Hey everyone, Matt Stepp with Dave Campbell's Texas Football here at Happy State Bank Stadium in Canyon, Texas with my bi-district round Friday night instant reaction. Now let's start right here in Canyon where behind me the Bovina Mustangs are celebrating a stunning 36-24 win over Hale Center. The 4 seed Bovina, 3-5 on the year, 4 touchdown underdogs in some computer polls, knocks off district champion Hale Center 36-12, and it was a massive first half performance from Hale Center. From Bovina that did the job. The combination of Angel Laura, Matthew Espinoza had an interception return for a touchdown, and Elijah Rocha staked Bovina out to a 36-6 lead in the first half. They hung on. Hale Center tried a couple of rallies. They 2 times were in the red zone in the second half, came away empty-handed. Bovina hangs on for a 36-24 win. Congrats to Wade Wilson, a major upset out here in the Texas Panhandle in the first round of the playoffs. Who says 4 seeds don't belong in the playoffs, right? Earlier in our 4 o'clock game today, it was the Spearman Lynx taking down New Deal 42-21. Spearman got a great performance from their offensive staff, did a great job in that game, really controlled things from a physicality standpoint against an explosive New Deal offense. So here in Canyon, congrats to Spearman and congrats to Bovina, both advancing to the area round of the playoffs. Now, let's whip around the state real quick. I got 5 games that I have my eye on that I want to talk about, 1 from each classification. Let's start in 6A Division II in the capital city, where Austin Vandegrift knocks off Austin Westlake 16-14. Drew Sanders Vipers knock off Westlake in a battle of the 6A Division II defending state champs against the 6A Division I state runner-ups. And it's Vandegrift taking down Westlake 16-14 in what may be described as an ugly game from an offensive standpoint. Vandegrift's defense, which had struggled a lot of the year, came to play. They had a great game, and then they kick a field goal at the gun to knock off Westlake. It's the first time Westlake has lost in the bi-district round of the playoffs since 2014. So a state title contender in Austin Westlake goes down in the first round of the playoffs. Another state title contender, my pick to win the 5A Division I state title, gets stunned at home tonight as Pflugerville Weiss, the 4 seed out of District 11 5A Division I, takes down LaPorte 42-35. It looked like it was going to be all LaPorte in the first half. The Bulldogs race out to a 35-14 halftime lead, and it looks like they're going to cruise. Weiss makes some defensive adjustments in the second half. Credit to Malcolm Hill and his defensive coaching staff. They pitch a shutout in the second half. They get the offense going. A block punt on special teams really swung momentum in this game. Weiss blocked the punt, returned it for a touchdown to cut the lead to 7. From there, Weiss dominates the second half, outscoring LaPorte 28-0. Pflugerville Weiss goes on the road, knocks off a 1 seed in LaPorte, and in 11 5A Division I gets swept out of the playoffs in the first round. Last year, LaPorte and Angleton played for the Region 3 title. They both go down in the first round of the playoffs as Angleton, a team beset by injuries, gets taken down at home by College Station. So congrats to Pflugerville Weiss and head coach Malcolm Hill. What a win for their program. And another state title contender goes down in the first round. I told you guys last night there were going to be some contenders lose tonight, and we've had a couple right there that go down. I don't know if they're a state title contender, but definitely a regional title contender. The Bellville Brahmas fall to China Spring 28-21 in overtime. Another 4 seed takes down a 1 seed. What's that about 4 teams not needing to make the playoffs? China Spring, not your average 4 seed by any means. They take Bellville to overtime. They knock them off 28-21. They take the slot tee out. Great win for the China Spring Cougars, who are back on the scene after being down a little bit down in 2024. They're back. Huge win for China Spring as they'll take on surprising Lamarck in the second round of the playoffs. A great win for Wade Oliphant's ball club as well over Hampshire Finette in the first round of the playoffs. Going now to South Texas. A great first round matchup here. Orange Grove, who was slated to be a 1 seed going into week 11. They lose to London. They fall all the way to the 4 seed. They take on 10-0 Raymondville. A great game down in South Texas as Jared Johnston's Orange Grove Bulldogs taking down previously undefeated Raymondville 35-31. One of the games of the night in the state of Texas. A great football game. Congrats to the Orange Grove Bulldogs for that win. Finally, let's go to Class 2A, where Anson knocks off Ozona. Another 4 over a 1. You're catching the theme, right? Anson takes down Ozona 35-14. A great defensive performance from the Anson Tigers, who have played great defense all year. They hold Ozona's running back Christian Villarreal in check. Villarreal was shooting for Ken Hall's state rushing record in a single season. He was 540 yards short. They were going to need to win tonight and then play next week to have a chance at the record. Anson ends any talk of that with a dominant win. Congrats to the Anson Tigers, knocking off Ozona 35-14. Another 4 seed over a 1 seed. And Ozona, much like Raymondville, takes the dreaded 10-1 record into the offseason. So that wraps it up from here in Canyon. The Bovina Mustangs are still down there celebrating. And I got a 5 o'clock flight in the morning from Amarillo. I'm headed to Houston tomorrow. I got a doubleheader at 1 o'clock. We got Houston Heights taking on Houston Stratford. And then we got 6 o'clock. The Woodlands taking on Aldine Davis. Should be a lot of fun. And, hey, don't forget, 10:30 tomorrow night, Dave Campbell's Texas football tonight. Greg Tepper, Ashley Pickle, a cast of thousands with scores and highlights from across the state of Texas. It should be a lot of fun. You can tune in on Dave Campbell's YouTube. Any platform that Dave Campbell's has, you can tune in for free. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the area round of the playoffs.